Hi there and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you haven't been here before. Annoyingly, I've spent about 2 hours on a different field than the one I was on last time because I wanted to check it out, and even though it's literally next door to this one, there was nothing on it at all, and the heavens, as you can see behind me, are about to open. I don't feel it's completely wasted time because it's just time that you know that maybe not to go on that field unless there's nothing else really to do. So I'm back on the one where I did the last video, and within about 5 minutes I found two really lovely things. So this is a great field. A really nice hammered coin. It's one of the ones with the crotch foil in the middle. I'm not so good on those. Not really that good on any of them. But I'm guessing sort of Henry VII, Henry VI. And possibly the best jetton I think I've ever found. Well, certainly in the best condition. I mean, this sandy ground is wonderful on coins. This gave a horrible sound, but it is very thin copper, so I wouldn't really expect anything else. I don't know how long we've got till the rain starts, but I'm gonna keep going. Well, the rain's keeping off and I'm having a really lovely time of it, I've got to say. Found a couple of quite nice coins, which I'll show you in a second. See, that's quite bright, and I would almost bank on that being a cartridge or something like that. But there's not that many of those in this field. Everything in this field's worth digging. There's lots of little bits of bronze. And if you know me from my videos, you know that I like lots of little bits of bronze. So it's only a good sign when you find lots of little bronze blobs. That again looks just like a bit of bronzy coppery stuff. Not very exciting, another bronze blob. But, you know, it could be part of something. There's loads of little bits and pieces like this all over the place. And I found what I think is a Charles II. Little coin here, probably what is it, a farthing or sorts. Because I can see the Carolus, I think. And it's that sort of size and feel. I'll clean that up later and have a proper look. And then a halfpenny, which I think must be William III. Bit bent and crashed, but loads of things in this field is great. And we're having French onion soup for supper. Look at all these onions. Such easy digging. So lovely. When you're on horrible, great, dry, hard pasture, think of this. No, but it's gonna have. It's so hard finding it in all this sand. What that is, oh, well, whatever it is, I think I've broken it. Gave a good sound, didn't it? It's a bit of rubbishy copper, I think. But I found quite a nice, what I think must be a buckle fragment. Even though it's not a given that it's broken there, I don't think it is actually. I think maybe it is just what it is. I don't think the spectacle continues round, but it's got an interesting design on it, which I think might be quite early. Rifle round, Almost certainly. Big copper? Probably. I've seen it, I know what it is, I'm afraid. But I don't know exactly what it is, but I know roughly what it is. It's a socking great hammered coin. Wow, okay, let's have a look. Oh gosh, big silver. I don't find much big silver, but they always say in all the sort of detecting manuals and all the stuff you read, you know, it's really high pitched, big. But lead and copper makes similar sounds, doesn't it? But right, what do we got here? I have no idea. I just don't find enough of these. I think it might be a groat or something. It's got the legend right on the outside, and then one sort of within that. It's not in the best condition, but it's big and silver, and I can read quite a lot on it. I'm not going to guess what it is, but it's sort of earlier than Tudor, Elizabethan. Wow. Gosh. It's going to rain any minute, so we're going to go for a change of scene, I think. Let's grab Tasky and do something else. Well, we've come to this bit of pasture, and I was on here a few days ago. It's very clean. There is no rubbish here at all. I'm using the XP Deus Lite, no remote, in the hot program with reactivity lowered to 2.5. I might lower that again to 2. I haven't decided yet. The signals are coming through loud and clear on 2.5. It does mean it will go slightly deeper, I'm hoping, but you've got to move the coil very slightly slower as well. Can't be quite so fast with it. And I put the sensitivity up to 94 because there's no iron in this ground, I don't think, as far as I can tell, so that's not going to be affected too much. Or coke, I haven't found any coke here either. Anyway, this is quite a punchy signal. That's not going to be very deep, I don't think. But today I just want to see how deep the Deus goes on this pasture, on this deep pasture. Doesn't look like it's really ever been ploughed. Right, that's still in the hole, and that's about 6 inches already. Tass, what have you found? Right, we're out. And it is a button by the look of it. A nice big copper button with what looks to be designed. I found 2 or 3 dandy buttons when I was here last time, along with a load of coins. It's going to be interesting to see what we find here. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, that's another dandy, I think. Definitely got a design of it of sorts. We'll clean it up later. Well, here's an interesting one. Definitely got some iron in it, hasn't it? But there's a bit of a squeak there too. Definitely worth a dig, I reckon. It's not the sort of thing I would dig if I was getting loads of decent signals. Check. Sounding much better already. Right, I'm thinking that's iron now. It's right at the bottom of the hole. and it's still not ringing still a bit of depth in there. I can't see this. Right, well, we're out. Okay, so, Pasture, what's that? 8-9 inches down. Very, very iffy. Well, I thought we were, right? Maybe we're not. No, we're not. We're still in there. Even deeper. It's got to be iron at that depth, I'm afraid. Right. We are out now. Let's have a listen. Oh, it's got to be lead, I think. Stay. No, it's a buckle. It's a really nice buckle. Don't tell me the Deus doesn't go deep after that. That's 11, 12 inches. That's a foot, at least. And we've got a really, really nice buckle in good condition. It's even got its pin in it. Wow. Don't think it's super early, but maybe 17th century, 16th century. And that's the Deus in deep pasture for you. I'm really pleased with that. That's lovely. Well, I'm quite enjoying this. As I've said before, I don't do a lot of pasture, and this is really quite fun. The grass is very long in places, though it'll be better once it's died back a bit. Bit stuttery, but you wouldn't not dig that. I've dug a couple more little Georgian coins. Tasci's being quite good. We're very near a footpath here. I'm not sure about this. It's not textbook. This could be iron fooling me. But again, look. Not super deep, but deep enough. There's so little rubbish in this field. It's lovely. You know pretty well that if you get a signal, it's going to be something half nice. I can see it. Another coin. Not such an early one, but in quite nice condition. It's George the 5th, I think. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day on this. This is very, very strong. I don't think this is a deep one, or it's just lead. The grass is too long. I'm going to come back when it's a bit shorter. But it has been interesting seeing how the Deus did. Hot program, reactivity 2.5, frequency 17, and ramp the sensitivity up a bit. I found a tiny little button just now at about 9 inches. Sorry, Tass. Good boy. There we are. You can see the imprint there, actually. Gosh, look at that. It's just a little ring. Well, it's a big ring, but it's a very thin one, making all that noise. Not particularly deep, 5 or 6 inches, and it was absolutely flat, sort of like that in the ground. So maybe that's why it was giving such a good sound. Good boy. You are a good boy today. You're a good boy today, aren't you? Well, at the risk of it all being a bit samey, I've come back to this field because it's just been really good to me. There's just so much stuff here. And within about 2 minutes, I found a really nice little hammered penny. It's a bit damaged on one side, but there's a lot of detail on it still. It's definitely an Edward of sorts. I can see EDW and him and the crown. It's a long cross. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time, when I'm afraid we'll probably be back here, but I'll try and get some more different backdrops so you don't get too bored of the same old scenery. Bye!